Have you ever thought that who exactly owns you, or to be very specific, your representation, that is, your image, probably voice, or even any kind of data regarding you? Who owns those data? You probably think that your descendants or successors would own that data, but it may not be true. Also, do you know that it is possible to kind of recreate you or again your data? That is your voice, your image, your videos. Those can be recreated. Do you know that? So today's video would be on that particular topic. And today what I would discuss about is deep fakes and how deaths can be affected by them. So what is a deep fake? So in this channel, I have been talking about AI and different applications that leverage AI or artificial intelligence. So deep learning is a technique, a sub-part, a subtopic of artificial intelligence or AI. Now, using deep learning, people are doing a lot of things, a lot of amazing things that we thought probably not possible otherwise. One of such thing is to recreate someone's data. And what do I mean by someone's data? Say for example, your voice is an example of audio data. In your phone, in your smartphone or probably some other devices, it could be voice controlled. In a lot of places there are cars that are voice controlled. What does that mean? That your voice has a unique signature and that is basically used to lock or unlock that particular device or instrument. So now if a third party, if someone else can actually create or recreate your voice or that particular audio data, then it is possible to control that device. So this is what deepfakes does. Deepfake is basically coming from deep learning, that is, as I said, a subtopic of artificial intelligence. And fake, it's because it's not original. So, if you have anything regarding a person, it might be an image, it might be some audio, you can recreate that and kind of copy paste it in some place, and basically it would look like almost original. Not only almost original, it can basically fool a lot of anything and everything basically. In today's world, deepfakes are something to be worried about because using deepfake technology, people are doing a lot of illegal activities. They are actually spreading misinformation. Think about that. Like, if someone who looks like your country's head, probably your country's president, if someone looks like your country's president, his voice is almost sounds completely similar to the president, what would you believe? Would you believe that whatever that man is saying is basically coming out of your president's mouth? It is very hard to refute because you do not actually see the man himself, right? We actually consume the data, and there itself lies the problem. There itself is the opportunity to actually make the fraudulent activities happen. So this is all about deepfake. But what does this have to do with death? We can think so this actually comes from a very unlikely place, that is movie industry. Say for example some actor or actress who has died a long time back, probably say 60 70 years back, but we have data regarding them, we have their images, we have their voices. Using deepfake technologies, now it is possible to recreate them almost like just another character in your movie. And this has been done. This has been done in a lot of cases, and it is gaining popularity now, where you could actually see some long dead characters coming into life in your movie character as a movie character. So now the question comes that is it okay to do that? the ethical repercussions of that? What would you do about that? If someone is dead, who would be actually need to be paid? Or is it really necessary to pay someone? Most probably the successors or the descendants should have something to say about that. But the problem is in a lot of legal courts, in lot of countries, you yourself and your representation, that is an image or say your video, audio, those two are two independent things, two different things. You is not your image. You is not equals to your image. And as such, if someone uses your image during when you are actually alive, that obviously without your permission, that is obviously wrongdoing. Most of the cases, those actually violates privacy laws. But if you are dead, there's not a very definitive rule about what to be done. In some cases, in some countries or in some states, there are some rules like, okay, up to 30 years or up to 40 years, it would be basically descendants' right for all that is being in the possession of that particular deceased man, be it image, video, anything. But in some cases, in some countries, in some states, there's no definitive rule regarding that. And since there's no definitive rule, it can be exploited very easily. Say, for example, right now you are hearing me just in my video form. You are just listening to my audio voice. You are basically seeing my image. These are all data, and these data can be recreated. So, who knows exactly who is exactly talking? Is it my original form, or is it just a recreated video by some deepfake technology? And it would be more creepy and it would be more worrisome if this kind of things can be recreated even after I am dead. So this is basically the I would say one of the cons of having a very developed technology. AI has been giving us a lot. It has been facilitating a lot of things that we haven't thought possible, and it is reducing man hours, efforts, but at the same time, it is actually opening up questions, especially ethical and moral questions regarding how we should actually use it. We do not know the correct answer, but it certainly needs a lot of discussion. Hopefully, guys, you have learned something new from this video and you would also think about it because that's the I think that's my goal from these kind of videos where I introduce something and if you obviously if you have any discussion point, if you have any doubt, please let me know regarding that. But at the same time, do not take them at just face value, but just think upon them, just introspect them and try to think about why such things are happening or what can be done regarding these things because these are things that would be affecting our life in real scenarios. Hope you stay safe. Keep learning, guys. Until next time, bye bye.